Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Before we move on, like the video, share the video, and most importantly, subscribe. You don't miss everybody, teacher?
I don't miss nobody right now.
Well, miss definitely miss the YouTube people, you see me? Lot of international duty and stuff like that. But we're back into action. Arsenal back into action. Premier League back into action. You see me? So let's start the games. Talk about United first. United 2, Spurs 2. Song wasn't playing. Kulusevski wasn't playing. A lot of their midfield wasn't playing.
Kusuma.
Yeah, and do you think that United should have won despite all of those stars not playing for Spurs?
No. Spurs played a better football game. Spurs is just a better team than United right now. United is dog shit right now.
Damn.
That's what it is.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to progress as the season go along, Tottenham missed so much baller. And I forgot about them 3 points there, see me? Good goal scored by Rashford. Adrian goes a good strike as well.
Holland.
Yes, good strike as well. And the Bentancur goes a good goal. Overall, it was an okay game. 2-2.
It was a Richarlison game. Richarlison was the best player in that game.
Oh, you like his performance?
Yeah. I love performance. That's the best performance I've seen Richarlison perform for Spurs when I've been watching Spurs. Watching him play for Spurs, at least.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised with the score. 2-2. It was alright. Chelsea game. 1-0 penalty. Thoughts on that game? Wasn't really an excited game.
It's just every time I watch Chelsea, it's just boring, and it's just the same thing this season consistently over and over again. Chelsea get a penalty.
No, the Chelsea Arsenal game was fun. Chelsea Tottenham game was fun. Chelsea Man City game was fun.
That's the only way you could say a Chelsea game is fun if they're playing against a positive team who plays sexy football, who plays nice football. But if you're watching Chelsea play like a...
Because a lot of teams just sit back and Chelsea have a hard time breaking down teams.
Nope. It's not a lot of teams
Chelsea have a hard time breaking down teams.
From all of these here, Chelsea's just the type of team that plays boring football. Chelsea is known to play boring football. That's what it is. And over this season, how Chelsea been winning games? Cole Palmer penalty. Every game they get a penalty, basically. Every 2 games Chelsea get a penalty.
We get a lot of penalty, but...
It's stupid, man. Over and over, Ryan Sterling keep on diving.
Yeah,
but touch him. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's I don't know what to say about him. Not complaining about the penalties, but the penalty that we got, that one, not a penalty.
A lot of penalties that you guys got this season is a lot. I'm not saying they're not, but they're soft, very soft. Because most of the time it's him.
Football in general nowadays, everything when about yourself. I think we did say about Everton game when that dude they make a clean tackle coming.
Yeah.
It was a rough tackle, but it clean. So I must say football in general just.
It still goes down to my point what I was trying to make from ever since. Certain teams get the preference of certain calls when they're playing. That's what it is.
1-0, not complaining.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain if my team winning if I get penalty every week.
No, that's not how we win, but
that's basically how you win. And how you win again without this Bumzo playing it?
Man of the match. That's what they gave him. I thought he played really well. Good performance.
Oh.
So let's move into your team now.
5-star performance.
5 goal game. Good header by Magalhaes, by the way.
Set your face and we'll have size 5, daddy.
I like
Big daddy.
I like that goal. Thoughts on the game?
I expected a win. I didn't expect the scoreline to be 5-0. Because from what happened the last 3 games that we played, I'm talking about even with the other competition that we've been in, my expectancy from the Arsenal team from the past 3 games, I've drawn down a little. But I didn't expect that 5-0. I like the 5 goals that scored, yeah. Not from almost what, 3 different players? Yeah, Martinelli, Gabby, and Trossard. Yeah, 5-star performance.
Yeah, talking about Saka, a lot of the fans this season have been saying over the last week he's not stepping up. Do you think
What?
that they're saying Saka is not playing as good as he's supposed to be playing? Your thoughts on that?
Yes, he's not playing like how he used to play because what? They have 3-4 defenders on him, but yet still Saka GNA.
Bro, a lot of players have 3-4 defenders on him.
Name a player in this league who has 3-4 defenders on them.
T-Mark, they say what? He's the second most fault. So you don't think the first most fault player have a lot of players?
He's not the second. He's the first most fault player in the league.
A lot of people mark Haaland. A lot of people mark Salah. They does it, bro. Come
I
on.
asked the question there.
It's a good
I asked the
point
question.
to make, but you can't just say that's the only reason why he's not performing.
I asked the
He's
question.
just not
You're saying that he's not performing. I said yes, he's not performing like what he is because.
But
he
you're
had
just
3-4
making
players.
that point. Is that the only reason not performing?
Yeah, he had 3-4 players.
That's the
around
only
him.
reason?
Yeah, he has 3-4 players around him. Put one player's look.
But isn't that every season though? Is it that just season? Because he played well last season. You're saying last season there wasn't those players marking him?
Yeah. Because one player's marking.
And he still played well, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm with this season?
Look at the difference.
No, go back to that point. Last season a lot of players marked him.
That's what I'm the
and
point.
he still
This is the same
played
point
well.
I'm
So
trying
what's
to
the
make
difference
guy,
with this
man.
season?
Look at Arsenal. I look at Bukayo Saka playing in the Champions League and look at Bukayo Saka playing in the Premier
I get your point and I understand your point.
When one defender is marking you, you're gonna have more opportunity.
A lot of players marked him last season as well, and he still managed to have a good season.
They didn't have 2 players marking Bukayo Saka
last season.
No.
Okay.
They had 1 player on Bukayo. This season, they know that to Arsenal play, it has to go to Bukayo Saka. That's why they have 3-4
But what I'm
players
saying
on
is,
Bukayo Saka.
Hazard was the same. He still managed to have good seasons. You can't use it as an excuse.
So you're gonna compare Hazard to
You said You said Saka is a world class players. World class players like Ronaldo, Messi. Those players who are world class, they have players marking 2-3 players marking them. They still manage to perform. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying you can't use it as an excuse. YouTube, you get what I'm trying to say? If you're saying Saka is a world class player, those things are going to happen. So, being a world class player, you have to have him at world class standards. Yes, people are going to mark it, but you're using it as an excuse. Can't use it as an excuse.
Yes,
And I'm going back what Arsenal fans saying. Arsenal fans not happy with his performance.
and yet still again, they comparing Bukayo Saka at 23-year-old to some players who have been in this game for how long? If you compare him with Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, when they're marking 2 players. Messi.
The reason why that you're saying he's a world class player, I'm saying those players are world class players as well. So you have to hold them to world class standards.
What fans like you don't understand, world class player back then and world class player now is 2 different. It's a big drop off. Very big drop off. You have no players in this generation.
That means that they're not world class players then. If it's a drop off, that means that they're not world class players then.
World class players get known by if they're the best players in their position that they played. Saka is one of the best players in the position that he played. Let me finish. There is no world class player right now in this new generation who I'll put close to Iron Robin. None of them. That's a world class player back then. Compared to these one now, it's a big drop off, my guy. Big drop off. It's the same.
I'm just saying that
it's the same.
You can't use it as an excuse. It's a good point, yes.
It is an excuse. It is an excuse. It's the same goes for these defenders. It's the same goes for the strikers. It's the same goes for the midfielders.
So that means
back then with now.
That means he's never going to have a good season again then, because there's always going to be players marking him. That's what you're trying to say?
The guy is young. You basically counting out the guy already. The guy is what, 23? You counting out?
To me, my opinion is it's a point to make, but this shouldn't be the only factor.
And I'm gonna add, what you basically saying? Let me get this right. What you basically saying that Bukayo Saka is having a poor season, right?
To his standards, yes.
Yes. I'm not saying no, but look at his G&A, look at his goals and assists this year. He's still good. He's still up there with the best. He's still up there with the best. And y'all saying, oh, he's not performing and he's not. He's still up there with the best. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That last year or even the year before, back then players is not the same as these players. You can't compare them.
I'm just saying that
because you don't have enough players to compare them.
It shouldn't be the only reason why a person be having a bad season. Because other players are gonna have 2-3 players, Vinny.
And I ask you again, name a player in this league who have 2-3 players on them playing in the Premier League.
Salah, Alan.
Salah.
When Zaha was your Zaha.
We're talking about this year. Salah don't have 2-3 players on him this year. You can't tell me a moment that Salah had 2-3 players.
But I'm just saying it's a lame ass excuse.
Take the Arsenal game for example.
Right or wrong, it's a lame ass
Take the Arsenal game for example when we played them. When we draw with them at home. It was Zinni alone on him. It's a lot of teams who have one player on their wingers. I'm just saying
it's a lame excuse.
Now it's just one team who have 2-3 players on their wingers.
Lame excuse.
And that's Bukayo Saka. When Saka is playing, they have 2-3 players marking him down, kicking him down. That's why he's been the most fouled player.
Lame excuse.
You notice how Riley wanted to talk about. Why didn't you talk about Chelsea that much? That show you still a level, or 2 levels above.
2 Champions Leagues above.
2 levels above your
2 Champions Leagues above. 2 Champions Leagues above.
He's very heated when he's talking about Arsenal. Oh, when you're supposed to talk about Chelsea, you're not seeing that same level.
About the Europa League.
Oh, me? No.
Liverpool versus Bournemouth. 2 Diego Jota goal. 2 Darwin goal. Do you think Bournemouth should have given a better performance based on the form that they've been having in the past few years?
Yeah, Bournemouth just cool down. When it comes down to Liverpool, that's what I noticed with a lot of teams too. When it comes down to certain teams, they don't play as much as aggressive how they normally play certain teams.
Facts.
Because Bournemouth is on the best form for the past 4 or 5 games. Yeah. And look how they play Liverpool.
I know Chelsea have been playing poor, but I can tell a lot of these teams they call down to other teams and just have a strong performance against certain teams. I don't know what it is, but
I know for a fact they do that with Arsenal. When Arsenal come to town,
you get them hard.
Get them hard.
But yeah, it seems like a pretty straightforward win. No challenge for Liverpool. 4-0.
Yeah.
Good to see Darwin scoring. Big newness. Let's talk about this game now. You watch this game. I watched this game with your emotion was high in this game. The game started off with Newcastle scoring the first 2 goals, right?
Yeah.
And Newcastle and 1 substitution changed the game. Yeah. What happened?
Best midfielder ever playing in the Premier League. He changed the game. Simple. As soon as he comes on, all hell broke loose.
And he come on in like close to 70 minutes. He didn't even have that long on the pitch, and he just completely changed the game, man.
Within 5 minutes, he scored when he comes on.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I've seen this a lot going on since lately. I've seen a lot of big teams, top 6 teams, fans comparing other their midfield to Kevin De Bruyne. There's no midfielder in this league who's on Kevin De Bruyne level, or who've been in this league who was on Kevin De Bruyne level. Kevin De Bruyne is different class to all these midfielders that we've seen in the league. Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes, Vieira, Fabregas, Ozil, none of them are on the level that Kevin De Bruyne is on. Simple. Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder the Premier League I've seen.
I disagree and I agree.
There's no disagreement.
I can explain it.
And if you're gonna compare your stupid Frank Lampard, this is gonna get me wild and angry. Okay. I know that for a fact. You can never put Frank, and that's what you're gonna say, right? Frank Lampard. You can never put Frank Lampard in no debate with Kevin De Bruyne.
And that's just some ridiculous.
And explain your facts. Explain why you.
Personally,
Yeah.
I think De Bruyne is a better player. But league impact, Lampard has a bigger Premier League impact. Simple.
Wrong.
That's just the fact.
Wrong.
That's just the truth.
Wrong.
You see what I'm saying?
And this.
I'm not going to elaborate. I'm not going to elaborate because it's true.
Yeah, because you don't want.
It's true.
You don't want to come to the fact that you.
Lampard is the best goal scoring midfielder in the history of Premier League, and the statistics is there to prove it.
Wrong.
What the most goal as midfielder in the Premier League?
How long have Lampard playing in the league?
How long do you think De Bruyne have left in the league? De Bruyne is what, 31? How long do you think we have left in the league?
2-3 years more.
And if he break your record, then fine. Congrats to him. As I said, to me, he's a better player. But Lampard has a bigger
right next to Frank
the name Frank Lampard. And even Gerrard is debatable. The impact that they have in the league are a bigger impact. Because yes, I think De Bruyne is a better player. If you ask me, I'm more De Bruyne fan, but those players in the Premier League, they set the tone.
I'm gonna let you finish.
They set the tone.
You finished now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me lay out my points and my facts. Kevin De Bruyne, better passer than all these midfielders in the league, that the league I've ever seen. Kevin De Bruyne is in this league, what, 9 years now? 9 years. Kevin De Bruyne is a bigger game player than all of them. For you to win, for you to beat Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne has to be off the field. Kevin De Bruyne, I can't believe you really come.
No, I'm giving it a time.
Not the facts again. You're saying that you feel like Gerrard is a bigger, right?
He have a bigger impact in the league. I didn't say it was a bigger
You
player.
can't compare somebody who never win the Premier League to somebody who win it. How much time Kevin De Bruyne win it?
I was talking about Lampard. I'm not talking about Gerrard.
I'm talking about all of them. Steven Gerrard. You can't compare Steven Gerrard to a Kevin De Bruyne.
Why not?
If we're talking about the...
I'm talking about the impact that they has made. To me, as I said, you keep forgetting what I said. To me, De Bruyne is better than all of them. But if we're comparing the impact that they have in the league, those players are stable in the Premier League. Stable in England as a whole. The name Steven Gerrard, the name Lampard.
Let me finish again. From Kevin De Bruyne, I've stepped into the Premier League. Kevin De Bruyne, I've single-handedly be the #1 midfielder in the league. I'm not talking back then, you know. Talking about the league, from if coming the league. Name a better midfielder.
That's facts.
Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard.
Because the league was more competitive.
Let me finish.
The league was. Would you agree that the league was more competitive back then? So of course they're going to have more players.
Finish. Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes, Patrick Vieira.
His levels. Cause the league was more competitive back then. There's more better players back then than now, right?
From Kevin De Bruyne step in the
Premier. There's more better back then than now, right?
And this is coming from an Arsenal fan. From Kevin De Bruyne step in the Premier League, there's no midfielder who was on the level of Kevin De Bruyne.
Facts, but I'm saying listen up, let me talk now. Me give a chance to talk. No, alright, just 2 minutes. What me I try to say? He make you feel like something I disagree with him. No, but what I'm saying that the Barclays Premier League era, prime Liverpool, prime Chelsea, prime United, prime Arsenal, Patrick Vieira, Paul Scholes, Essien, Lampard, those players, it was more competitive back then. So of course they're going to have more better players to compete with. So yes, you're right that De Bruyne has been the best player since he joined the league. But back then, you would have to compare. We would have to compete with those players and
with a lot of good players back then.
Better players back then, facts.
And let me list out the players that Kevin De Bruyne have been in the league with: Mesut Ozil, David Silva, Bernardo Silva.
So you're saying we're comparing Bernardo Silva with with a
finish
fucking
again.
Patrick Vieira.
Oh my God, let me finish again.
Patrick Vieira, Bernardo Silva. You see level what me I talk about, people? Continue.
Those are guys who win the league, or those are guys who
You see the level of quality. Patrick Vieira, Bernardo Silva. Continue.
Those are guys who win a lot of stuff that the guys that you name
Continue your point.
who never win.
Continue your point.
Yeah, Mrs. Ozil, Bernardo Silva.
Mr. Oliver on the Premier League?
No.
Continue your point.
Mrs. Ozil.
Continue your point.
Mrs.
Continue your
Ozil
point.
is one of the best.
Continue your point, no, brother.
That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
I'm talking about one of the best midfielders in our era, in that era. Mrs. Ozil, Bernardo Silva, Yaya Toure, Gundogan, and who stand out the most out of all those guys that I thought? Kevin De Bruyne, bro. Just give the guy his flaws. Kevin De Bruyne has been the best midfielder the Premier League I've ever seen. Simple, hands down.
And that's facts. But there's other players who have had bigger impact in the Premier League. That's also a fact. To me, case good.
You finally agree to what me say. You said Fox, he's the best. You finally. Before
that was the first thing I said.
Nope.
Reebok David, that was the first thing I said. I said I agree with you, but I think that there's other players who have had a bigger impact in the Premier League. That's exactly what I've said, and there's video evidence to prove it. There's video evidence to prove it.
Go to the next argument, because it's not really meant no sense.
Next argument, predictions. Starting off with Nottingham Forest at home to Arsenal. Score. I think it's a 2-0 Arsenal win.
4-0. 4-0 Arsenal.
Don't think the more gonna score that much.
Remember you said we was gonna draw the game at Crystal Palace. We won 5.
What did you say that?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna bring in this game because I think it's gonna be a fun game. Aston Villa at home to Newcastle. Fun game, I think.
Aston Villa to Newcastle.
Aston Villa at home, yeah.
Draw. 1-1.
Alright, City at home to Burnley.
City win. 5, probably 6. No? 6-0.
I see 3-0 or 4-0. Spurs at home to Brentford. Tony back. Predictions.
Spurs at home to Brentford. This is gonna be is either Spurs not winning this game. This is gonna be a draw or Spurs loss. So I'm gonna say Brentford 2-1.
Brentford win?
Yeah.
I see goals in this game. I think Brentford can win. 2-1, 2-1. I think that's a good prediction. Liverpool at home to Chelsea.
Oh, this is good. I didn't know they was gonna play. This is a good game.
Wednesday.
Oh, Liverpool is
I think
at
we're
home.
gonna turn up.
Liverpool is at home?
Yeah, I think we're gonna turn up still.
Yeah, Liverpool is not winning this game.
Damn.
Liverpool not winning this game. Liverpool, Chelsea. This is a good game, you know. Chelsea 2-1.
Yeah, I think we're gonna turn up. I think 2-2 or 2-2 or 2-1. But I think I don't know, man. The manager can really fuck it up for us. I think the manager gonna fuck it up. I think we're gonna draw 2-2. But we're gonna play well still. 2-2 draw in my opinion. Wolves at home to United.
Wolves win. Any team who's playing at home to United who has a big level is gonna win. Wolves win.
How much?
1-0.
Come on, United! I'm the other way around. United 1-0. Come on, United.
Yeah, there goes the Chelsea fan. You'll never see me.
Alright, quick. Who was that the better carrier? Phil Foden or Vinicius Jr.? Career-wise.
Career-wise?
Yeah.
Vinicius Jr.
Yeah, you have some people who say Foden because Foden have more title, but
why you?
That don't make sense.
Anybody who say that there's people who will just start watching the game.
Probably Barcelona fans because they don't have no fucking sense.
Those are Barcelona and Liverpool fans who like just support those teams, I don't really listen to those fans. They stupid, honestly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quick touch up on that. But yeah, that shouldn't even be a debate. Anyways,
you got one guy who just won the Champions League. You got this guy who won the Champions League when he just started out, Vinny Jr. And it's not just like we have other team carrying him. He's the one that made that team win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With the goals that he scored.
A lot of times you can't use statistics and trophy this, stats this for point out certain things. That's the same point I was making. Vinny had a bigger impact in his team, in a bigger team as well. So that's just stupid.
And we're not talking about better footballer, because yes, Phil Foden is a better footballer.
In your eyes?
Yeah, 100. Anybody who watch football can say Phil Foden is a better footballer. We're talking about footballer.
That's debatable, man.
Vinicius Jr. is a kick and run merchant.
But you can't say Foden is a better technical player.
That's a baller. That's falling under footballer.
Technicality alone don't make you a better player.
If we're comparing two players like that,
I don't really watch Vinny, so I can't really talk, but I think it's debatable.
And take this from a guy who watch Vinny. If we're comparing two players who plays similar position, we're gonna compare them with everything: goal scored, passing, shooting, speed. Phil Foden is a level above him, bro. But all Vinny has over Phil Foden is just speed.
But Vinny had a better career, you would say.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe. Zimity.